Hey folks, Dad here with Elevation Diecast Racing. Happy Saturday. I hope it's going very well for you today. It is definitely race day. Pedal to the metal, where we're going to take a look at 16 more metal-based cars. Metal body, metal base. Definitely a little variety in this lot. So first up, staged and ready, up into the blocks. In the Mustang funny car, we have Brian Creasy, Zizzer Prime Racing, 7th Avenue Diecast, and Archin 8 Industries taking on the Clown funny car driven by the Chase Family Racing. Good luck on your race day, and let's get this underway. Wow, 2066 right out of the gate. So 2066, a time to beat. Pretty big deficit for the Mustang, but he kept up a little better this time. 2068 to 90, moving the Clown Funny Car to round number 2. Today's feature race, Low Country Diecast Racing League. It's the Stock Nationals. If you haven't checked it out, go have a look. Lots of tight racing and more to go. Next up, staged and ready, is the Aero Flash, which went unpicked, taking on the Real GTO, driven by Rick Denning, Joe Clayton, and Bavarian Diecast. Oh, the Aero Flash with an 8.2, really. Pretty surprised at what the Aero Flash just did. And 84, pretty consistent, moving the Aero Flash on to round number 2. Next up, driving the SpongeBob old Dodge van, we've got Stella from Grandma's Boy Racing and Desert Rat Diecast Racing. Hoping the SpongeBob band takes it. Should be fast. Butterfinger funny car, or Mustang rather, not going to do too well. These cars, I don't know why. They do have a metal base, metal body, but man, you would think they would run a little better than they do, but let's see what it does. Nobody picked it. There's got to be a reason why nobody picked old Butterfinger. And there it is, because he's slow. 2073 by the van, though, is a good time. We'll get him back up to the top. 2073 is the time to beat. Butterfinger had no shot. 2072 is going to move SpongeBob to round number 2. Next up, I think we have the most popular pick. Is staged and ready in the blocks. First, it's the Robot Funny Car, Rock'em Sock'em Robots from the 4-pack, driven by Madman Racing, Derek Hudson, and the Stone Ponies Racing. And then you got the Hershey Funny Car. I think almost everybody picked this car. Mad Max Thunder 2 Racing, Mr. Gravarama, Eamon Smith 64, Scale Racing Channel, Forrest Fallis, Browns Fan Larry, TNT Thurston, Flips Racing. Good luck on your race day. Let's see who takes it down the lane first. Indeed, the Hershey's Funny Car 2054. Good race. All right, let's see who's laughing now. All the way to the Hershey Bank. 56 to 66, not bad times, but it is the Hershey Funny Car moving to round number 2. Next up, another popular pick is the Back to the Future Time Machine, driven by Aramis Rodriguez, Bathurst Diecast Racing, Henry Stanislawski, Poverty Hollow Diecast Racing, Dennis Taylor, and 131 Racing. They'll be taking on the Monte Carlo, driven by Keltram 207 or 707. And Lobotomy Scam. Let's see who takes it down the lane first. It is the Back to the Future Time Machine 2063. 2063 is the time to beat. Time Machine 2059. Not a bad time at all. Moving on to round number 2. All right, next up in the blocks is the Treasure Hunt Way Too Fast, driven by the Model Speed Shop and Stock Options Diecast. He'll be taking on the Chewy Funny Car, driven by Dutch Clutch Racing, MD's Garage, Numbskull Racing, and Zamac Speed Shop. Chewy taking off with a 206.7. And I believe the treasure hunt put down the slowest time so far today. 205.8. Here we go. Round number 2 is moving up with Chewy. All right, next up, we got the El Rey funny car, driven by Dad's race team. Nobody picked him, so I'll jump in the old El Rey F1 racing car. And then we got the Roll Patrol funny car, driven by Mystic Archives. .207.5 and 8.3, not bad times for these two cars. 207.5 is the time to beat. El Rey out front, but gets driven around on the back end, and the Roll Patrol moving to round number 2. All right, last race of the first round in the CUDA funny car, driven by Richard Jankowski, Troy Shonkler, and Steel City Mafia Racing, taking on the Mega Graphics funny car, driven by Frank and Neep, Northern Road Racing, Grandma's Boy Racing, Larry Stipe, Mike's Diecast, and DXP Diecast Racing. Mega Graphics taking off like a shot. And 205.0. Uh-oh. We got a fast one here. So definitely not the last time we're going to see this guy. I didn't realize that was sticking up so much. That might be rubbing the track. May just grind that down and kind of give him a better shot like I did the Mustang. Did not realize that when I was rolling them. So we'll put this against the Mustang at a later date and kind of see what they do. Sometimes on these seamless tracks, you got to get some of the framework out of the way there, because it does drag the track. Moving on, Mega Graphics funny car. All right, the fast little Aeroflash has his work cut out for him against the Clown funny car. Aeroflash puts up a fight, but man, 206.0, 18,000 speed. 206.5 and an 8.2. Rolling on to round number 3 is the Clown funny car. All right, rolling next is the Hershey funny car and the SpongeBob van. Pretty good race, 204.8 by the Hershey's funny car. The van, no slouch at a 206.6. Won't be the last time we see the SpongeBob van, but it will be the last time he rolls down the track in this race. Hershey funny car with a 204.9 moving to round number 3. Time Machine definitely has his work cut out for him here. He better go back in time and get another flux capacitor, because he's got to face Chewy. Let's see what happens here. Time Machine. Ooh, he's going to get him 55-9. Can Chewy belt out better than a 205.5? Let's find out. Oh, he does not. 205.5. And the Time Machine moving on to round number 3. Wow, I'd consider that an upset. All right, next up, it's Mega Graphics number 3, taking on the Roll Patrol. And the Roll Patrol severely outclassed here. Take a look at the B-sides for the funny cars. They are definitely in a class of their own because of their potential for such good speed. So I always want to know what the fastest funny car is. Unfortunately, Roll Patrol not in the mix. 205.5 is the time to beat. 205.2, getting faster, is the Mega Graphics. So the cars you see turned toward the left, we'll be taking another look at those. Definitely some speed left there in the bracket. But as for our semifinal race here, it's time to see who's going to take it. One's racing for the final race, and one's going to be racing for third. It's the clown car and the Hershey funny car. Let's see who takes it down the lane first. Ooh, Hershey's with a 2:05.3 is the time to beat. 2:04.8. Wow, moving them on to the final race. And can the time machine play spoiler and prevent a funny car final? Got him out of the gate, but got driven around on the back end. 50 to 54. 2:05.0 is the time the time machine needs. Got him out of the gate again, but got driven around again. Wow, 2:04.6. Moving the Mega Graphics funny car to the final race. But first, let's see who takes third. Is it going to be the time machine or the clown funny car? Time machine, 56 to 61. Clown needs to beat a 56 or he won't be laughing anymore. And he cannot do it. 56 by the time machine. Lands him third on the podium. So here is the final. Fastest pass after swapping lanes. Going to be determined the winner. And who would have thunk it? The Hershey car and the Mega Graphics funny car. Well, let's see who gets there first. What a race. 49 to 51. Hershey funny car with a 49. Can the Mega Graphics punch back? Oh, he does! Oh my Lanta, look at this! 2:04.7 to 4:8. And the Mega Graphics funny car. Whoo! Wow, what a Kung Pao chicken run that was. And he got him on the outside lane. Wow. Mega Graphics with the superior upset of the day. That was awesome. That was awesome. So here are your podium winners of the day. Driving the time machine, placing third overall, Aramis Rodriguez, Bathurst Diecast Racing, Henry Stanislawski, Poverty Hollow Diecast Racing, Dennis Taylor, and 131 Racing. Driving the Hershey funny car, Max Thunder 2, Mr. Gravelrama, Eamon Smith 64, Scale Racing Channel, Forrest Fallis, Browns Fan Larry, TNT Thurston, and Flips Racing. And those that picked the Mega Graphics funny car, Frank and Eep, Northern Roads Racing, Grandma's Boy Racing, Larry Stipe, Mike's Diecast, and DXP Diecast Racing. Congratulations if you picked the winner and anybody on the podium. Thank you everybody for deciding your ride this week. Let's see if the Mega Graphics has anything for the top tier, which happens to be our gatekeeper, the Laser Wheel Nissan. Oh, he's going to get him 47 to 52. 47 and greater than 5 is the time to beat. 47, you got him to 51, which means going back to the 41 to 50 weight class will be the Laser Wheel. So our winner is the 5th Mega Graphics funny car, making it into any ranks here. Yeah, taking on Isaiah's race team. See what happens. Isaiah putting the pressure on. 47 to 9. 47 and greater than 2 is the time to beat. 47, but not greater than 2. So Isaiah's race team going to remain 15th in the rank of the top tier. And our winner today is going to be our new gatekeeper. Let's see what happens here. Of course, my Fairmont that raced over at the Chase Family Racing. Let's see what he does. Let's see if the Datsun can get him. Or the Nissan. Oh yeah, easily. 46 to 53. We do have a track temperature of 73 degrees. 46 and greater than 7. He tried, but he couldn't get it, which will put him number 1 in the 41 to 50 weight class. And there was no gatekeeper, so he moved down to the gatekeeper spot. Of course, we'll be looking at these more in depth. Probably go live later today. There's a lot of cars I gotta run. We gotta run this 6-pack box set. We got some cars up here that have some potential. Oh yeah, and the Zamac truck set. We can see what they do today. Also, I've got another bracket. Some cars I've been working with. Of course, some cars we have seen roll down the track before, but we've been working with them, trying to get some speed and tighten up the ranks here at Elevation. So we're going to take a look at these again in another 16-car bracket. That race coming up very soon. As you know, we've also got some logging in to do. Matchbox versus Hot Wheels, 31 to 40 weight class. The Turbo Tram is your custom car, your modified build. So if you haven't sent your cars out, times are pushing. We're going to be racing March 1st, Saturday, March 1st. So if you can get your cars in before that Wednesday so we can do qualifying, that would be great. So from all of us over here at Elevation Diecast Racing, if your car isn't fast, well, at least they'll look good on the shelf. Have a great day, and we'll see you later.